F&N Dairy's professional selling approach. 8 steps of call. F&N Dairies is a leading manufacturer of sweetened condensed milk, evaporated milk, pasteurized juices and milk, and ice creams in Malaysia. For the next 20 minutes, we will be guiding you through a daily standard working routine of professional commercial pre-seller sales personnel for F&N Dairies Malaysia. Pre-sellers Commercial. F&N Dairies professional sales personnel should arrive at the F&N Dairies office by 7:40 a.m. Upon arrival, the sales personnel will proceed to his workstation immediately and begin his daily preparation. Professional sales personnel have to look neat and presentable. Company shirt must be worn at all times during his field visit to customer outlets. No extra accessories are allowed, such as baseball caps, sunglasses, bangles and earrings. Hair must be well kept. Step 1. Pre-call presentation. Handheld terminal check, HHT. One of the important sales personnel must-do list is to prepare and assure the working condition of his HHT, making sure both the main and backup batteries are fully charged before the day's sales call begins. The next step is to review his daily coverage plan from his HHT. This is to ensure a properly planned route to enable him to perform his daily activities effectively and efficiently. Sales personnel must review the outlet's credit history based on their credit statement. There are a few important steps the sales personnel need to follow and check in order to plan an effective sales objective. 1. Customer stock card. By reviewing the customer stock card, sales personnel is able to determine orders accordingly and specifically to each customer. 2. Daily objectives plan. Daily objective is to allow the sales personnel to plan his sales calls and objectives for the day. Ensure relevant sales kit such as point of sales material, business card, market return book, temporary receipt book, field visit note, planogramming guideline, and the new product sample are in place. Summary. Let's recap on the pre-call presentation step. 1. Check handheld terminal. 2. Go through daily objective and checklists. 3. Ensure relevant sales kit such as point of sales material, business card, market return book, temporary receipt book, field visit note, planogramming guideline, and the new product sample are in place. Step 2. Trade approach. The sales personnel is expected to depart from office before 9:30 a.m. and reach his first customer outlet no later than 10 a.m. Upon the arrival at the outlet, sales personnel must first scan the outlet barcode into the HHT. As a standard courtesy requirement, the sales personnel must first greet the retailer with confidence and get their acknowledgement prior to going into the outlet. Sales personnel will gather the required point of sales material and proceed to the designated product's home shelf. Summary. Let's recap the process in Trade Approach step. 1. Ensure outlet barcode scanning. 2. Greet the retailer with confidence. 3. Seek permission to proceed to the designated product's home shelf. Step 3. Merchandising. Sales personnel will proceed to home shelf display area. Put the right POSM. Point of sales material are to be sited in a prominent place. Replacing the old and worn-out point of sales material, such as posters and banners, is important in order to captivate the target audience attention and to create an important image for the brand. Check and remove expired stocks. Always remember to check and remove expired goods. Ensuring prominent shelf facings always. Display is a very important aspect for home shelf merchandising. Our product displays have to be at chest level and are always arranged on first in, first out basis. Sales personnel must always refer to the planogramming guideline. It is a must to ensure that the correct effective selling price is in accordance with the trade offer given to the outlet. Towards the end of merchandising, the sales personnel must do a reconfirmation check to ensure everything is in order. Summary. Let's recap the whole merchandising process once again. 1. Placing of the right POSM. 2. Check and remove expired stock. 3. Arrange and replenish stocks with prominent shelf facing. 4. Replenish stocks in, first out basis. 5. Ensure display based on agreed planogramming guideline. Ensure correct effective selling price. 7. Make a final check. Step 4. Sizing opportunity. 1. We must have the right brand range and ensure we have similar SKU versus that of competitors. 2. In this instance, there is an opportunity to sell in gold coin EOE. 3. Another opportunity to sell gold coin evaporated creamer, as the competitors have their value for money, Dairy Champ evaporated creamer. One more opportunity is to sell F&N evaporated filled milk, an important and fast-moving SKU. 5. There is also an opportunity to increase shelf facing and at the same time to increase the stock weight. 6. As a market leader, we must always have more shelf facings compared to the competitors. 7. Pricing should be competitive against our competitors. In this instance, our pricing is correct and done accordingly. 8. Upon finishing the home shelf, look for other merchandising and promotional opportunities. There exists an opportunity for a gondola and promotion, which is strategically located near the checkout counter. Summary. Let's recap the whole sizing opportunity process once again. Opportunity 1. Selling in of gold coin EOE. Opportunity 2. Introduction of gold coin evaporated creamer. Opportunity 3. Introduction of F&N evaporated filled milk. Opportunity 4. Increase shelf facing and stock weight. Opportunity 5. Pricing should be competitive. Opportunity 6. Gondola and promotion. Block display. The next area the sales personnel should cover is the block display area. Ensure that you create an impact with header board to draw customers to your block display. The sales personnel must also ensure the block display is well stocked. Furthermore, ensuring that the featured price is prominently displayed is very important. In this instance, there is an opportunity to enhance featured pricing. Summary. Let's go through the steps on the block display once again. 1. Create an impact with a header board. 2. Block display well stocked. 3. Ensuring featured price is prominently displayed. Step 5. Check inventory. Sales personnel must ensure the customer stock card is used for every outlet. In this process, sales personnel must record inventory checking onto the customer's stock card. This will ensure the customer's outlet is adequately stocked without the concern of an out-of-stock situation. After checking the inventory, make sure all the market returns are collected. Sales personnel must record the damaged and expired stocks on the market return advice. Then, seal up the market return stocks in the box. Summary. A brief recap on the inventory check steps. 1. Ensure the usage of customer stock card. 2. Record sales inventory onto stock card. 3. Ensure market return is collected. 4. Record damaged and expired stock. 5. Seal up the market return stock in the box. Step 6. Recommend orders and collection. These are the procedures in recommending orders. 1. Sales personnel must go through customer stock card prior to recommending orders to the retailer. Recommendation. 1. As you have identified an opportunity, propose immediate listing of gold coin EOE. Remind the retailer of the opportunity to list gold coin evaporated creamer and also F&N evaporated filled milk. 2. Make a note in your field visit notebook to list the mentioned products during the next call. 3. Do not forget to discuss the shelf-facing opportunity and also the gondola and promotion. 3. Sales personnel needs to ensure all orders are keyed into the HHT accordingly. 4. Collection. Subsequently, sales personnel must go through the credit statement with the retailer to request collection. 5. Upon collecting the check from the retailer, a temporary receipt must be issued. Six. Before departing the outlet, confirm that all retailer issues have been addressed. 7. Always leave the retailer with good impression. 8. Thank the customer. Summary. Let's recap on the recommend orders and collection steps. 1. Go through customer stock card prior to order recommendations. 2. Propose opportunities. 3. Keying orders into HHT. 4. Check credit statement for collection. 5. Issue temporary receipt upon receipt of check. 6. Confirm all retailers' issues are addressed. 7. Always leave the retailer with a good impression. 8. Thank the customer. Step 7. Call evaluation. After each call, sales personnel need to evaluate whether the call objectives are met. Go through the orders to ensure all SKU are sold accordingly and adequately. Ensure every call must have a strike rate. Sales personnel will then evaluate call effectiveness against daily checklist objectives. Summary. Once again, let us recap on the steps in call evaluation. 1. Ensure all SKU are sold accordingly and adequately. Strike rate a must. 2. Evaluate call effectiveness against the daily checklist objectives. Step 8. Administration and settlement. After completing the day's objectives en route, sales personnel will return to the office for administration and collection settlement. Sales personnel have to review the orders for the day on the handheld terminal. Sales personnel will then print out the handheld daily sales report. Once the sales report is printed, sales personnel will review the handheld daily sales report and stock card with immediate superior. Update on the daily call effectiveness is also discussed with immediate superior. Upon completion of the review with immediate superior, sales personnel has to submit all payment collection to the cashier. Last but not least, sales personnel will need to dock HHT before leaving the office.